It's 5:30 or just gone 5:30 in the morning. I'm still awake because I'm in pain with my hernia and I'm trying to divert my mind from all the crap that's going on in the world, and I can't do it. There seems to be nothing but doom and gloom, and while I was having my shower earlier, I was getting flashbacks to childhood traumas, and that was also bringing up the the continuing problem of the potential cuts to welfare and the change to the criteria, the eligibility criteria, and then because I got my ESA today, today is the day I go and do my shopping, and I I had to calculate my new rent because the rent has gone up. I had to calculate or put down the new amount of council tax I have to pay. It isn't as much as everybody else. I know that because a lot of it is taken up, is paid for by council tax benefit, housing benefit. But at the end of the day, it's still taking half of the money I've got just to pay the rent, the council tax, and the electric. And all this is crushing me. I am finding it very hard to keep the promise I made to the nurses. But I think that's what this government wants. That the nurses on the COVID ward that I made the promise to was I would not hasten the end of my own life. But this government and everything, they're doing nothing to help anybody, and they're threatening to take away money from people like me. Someone leaked the new PIP criteria, and you can go online and you can take the test. According to that, I am not eligible for PIP. They're taking away the work capability assessment, which sounds brilliant, but then they're basing it on the PIP assessment, which means I will lose lots of money, and I can barely keep my head above water now. Every penny I get goes. And some fortnights, because I still get paid fortnightly, some fortnights it goes by the end of the day I get paid. I would love to work, but I can't. Threatening people like me with cuts to the benefits and changes to the eligibility is not going to make it easier for me. It will not get me a job. I have been out of work for too long. I have my health, both physical and mental health, have deteriorated to the point where I cannot do it. And yet they think by taking away the money I need, that's going to help me get back into work. It's not. And the trouble is, one of the problems isn't necessarily just my health, both physical and mental. It's the fact that employers don't like taking on people with mental health problems. And all this is going through my mind, and I have no words for how depressing it is at the moment. I can't even watch something on the TV to get my bloody mind off of it, because either it's reinforcing the crap that's coming down the pipeline because it's a current affairs thing, or it's something like that, or it's something I would like to watch, but the brain fog and the cognitive impairment of my long COVID stops me concentrating on anything. And all I'm getting is, I literally put the TV on just for the sound, to try and drown out the voices in my head. And I'm not talking about I'm hearing voices. I'm talking about the voice that everybody has. The where you're cogitating, you have your voice in your head when you're going through things. And that is the voice I'm trying to shut up. And under any other circumstances, I would be self-medicating with alcohol or something else. But I can't. I can't even afford that. I can't afford that. And I can't have alcohol because of the medication I'm on. So even if I wanted to get rat-assed, I can't. So I've got nothing to drown out the constant nagging voice in my head, which is speaking with my voice. And I'm sick of it. I really am. And I can't even relate in this video half, not even a tenth of how I am feeling, because it's just not possible. Someone who has not got depression does not have the frame of reference. Anyway, I'm sick of the sound of my voice, and you probably are too. So this is Valen signing off.